Thank you for joining. Hi, Crystal. I'm Tiffany. Welcome to FaRoFeb Reading Sprints. I go by Neverland Pixie online. We're all going to introduce ourselves. I'm so excited to be hosting a reading sprint for FaRoFeb. I love it so much. So, starting with Miss Carrie, what's your channel?
Hi, I'm Carrie. I'm Book for Romance. That's my channel. And yeah, super pumped. Thanks for asking me, Tiff.
What are you going to be reading?
I am going to be reading Praying for Rain by B.B. Easton. So I've heard so many good things about it. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm excited for you. Zombies, it's lovely. Crystal.
Hello, Tiffany.
Hello.
Hello.
It's so good to see you.
You too. My name's Crystal. I'm from Crystal's Bookish Life. This is Cosmo, his big fat face. I just barely finished Kennedy Ryan's her audio novella. So I think I'm going to I started Six of Crows, Carrie, yesterday, the audiobook. So I think I'm going to continue with that.
I'm going to be a first-time reader for the readathon. They're doing a readathon, in anticipation of season 2. So I'm very excited. I'll be a first-time reader of that.
I'm so excited for everybody to experience it for the first time. A little nervous, but excited because I love it so much,
Right. It's so funny. I was watching your video and I was just like, yes, Crystal. Yes.
If you don't like it, we can't be friends. I'm just kidding.
Now, if you guys recommend reading and listening, because I like to read and listen if it's a fantasy, do you recommend the audiobook? And should I read it physically, listen at the same time? Like, I'm excited.
I think the audio is fantastic. Like, it has a whole cast of, there's actors. Like, Jay Snyder is one of the voices. And I think the audio is really excellent. I do think, when I first read it, so I read it before I read Shadow and Bone, that trilogy, and I had a hard time, keeping track of the characters and the world and the magic, so I don't know, if your brain is faster than mine at picking up on that, you'll probably be fine. But I think reading the audio and the physical book at the same time would be a good way to do it.
I'm so excited. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm excited.
It's funny. After listening to the audio, I kind of, even though I'm like, I'm not the biggest fan of Shadow and Bones, I kind of want to go back and listen to that just because of season 1 and season 2. I feel like I'm missing things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with Six of Crows and then get into it because I've been saving the show to read the books first. So
that's smart.
I'm here for it.
And I feel like the show, obviously, I feel like it follows more of Shadow and Bone than it does Six of Crows. But the books, the Six of Crows duology is so much better than the books for Shadow and Bone.
I was thinking the same thing. Why did they yeah, we'll talk about this at the live, but why did they head in that direction? I don't know.
I'm going to be reading Fairy Tale by Veronica Lancet. I asked everybody on Instagram, should I read Music of the Night? Because Angela Ford was a spotlight author for FaRoFeb. So I'm definitely going to be reading that trilogy. And I was like, yay, BIPOC fantasy. I'm here for it. But this run by a squeaky squeak. So I'm going to try it. It's a tome.
Okay.
It is my Kindle has already learned my reading speed. So it's going to take me about 9 hours to finish. But
that is a tome.
That was 9 hours. Okay, girl. I feel personally attacked. That is my reading pace. But I feel like we're going to start it here during sprints, and then I'll actually keep picking it up. Because I did that with Between Wrath and Mercy by Jess Wisecup. Now that the audiobook is out, I feel like I can push it to the finish line. I love audiobooks so much. They're so helpful, especially with fantasy.
They are.
Right. Were we on a sprint together, Tiff, when someone mentioned that book? Okay. I was... You need to let me know what you think of it.
What's the author's name again, Tiff?
Oh, Veronica Lancet.
Okay, I was thinking of the ones Angela Ford. I think she's a spotlight author too, isn't she?
Yeah, Music of the Night.
Yeah, I just picked that one up when it was free the other day when they had all
Oh,
those. I'm
yay!
very excited about that one.
Me
So.
too. I was like, okay, because she talked about it, her worlds being low fantasy, the focus being on the couple and the relationship, and I was like, click. So I can't, right? I'm like, I'm going to be reading these. I'm reading The Boy Who Loved Wicked by C.P. Harris. It's MM teacher student, and the way this woman writes is so poetic and deep. Okay, girl, big words, big words, got it, right? I'm sold. Oh my gosh, Mel will be reading my next novella fanfic story after work today. I need to put down every one shot that you have been reading, okay? Because you come in with the fanfic recs and I love them. I'm reading Queen Me by Amber Lynn. Oh, full part of the multi-author world, Immortal Vices and Virtues. I need to check that out. I will be letting you know. I should probably vlog it.
You totally should.
I talk a lot. This is supposed to have, like dark, like gothic romance and horror elements, and it's supposed to be psychological and possibly like a love triangle. And I'm like, I can't just unpack that in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, but I know, oh, yay. I'm so glad that you're here. We're going to be doing one 30-minute sprint. And then I think we'll wrap up with a 20-minute sprint. I know it's in the middle of the day. It's during work days for a lot of people. So I'm happy that you guys could make it. Oh, yay. Oh, Monica, what are you reading, girl? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I believe I ramble, so that's very nice to hear, which is why I always appreciate your analysis, Crystal, of books. It makes me
feel like I ramble. I feel like you're much more concise than I am.
No, I feel validated. So I'm like, oh, thank you. I was like, yes, unpack it. So, yeah. I'm excited. I'm gonna get our timer together. 30 minutes. Let's see. Oh, let's see.
I have to admit, I like when you ramble because then it's when I ramble, I'm like, okay, it's okay. Crystal and Tiff do it. It's fine.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You do not ramble.
Oh, girl. I just did a vlog, which is coming out at the end of the month, and boy, did I go off. It's bad.
It's the editing that gets me where I'm like, Tiff, okay. Oh, you're vlogging it. Yay. Akatar for the first time. Enjoy it. Enjoy. I can't wait to see what your thoughts are too, Monica. I can't wait. Okay. We're going to do 30 minutes.
For the first time again.
I'm going to make sure that I mute because I am very loud reader. If you read with me in public, I'd be quiet, but here. I'm going to rebel, and we'll be back in 30 minutes. Happy reading. How did it go?
Good.
Same.
This book.
How
Pretty
was
good.
it?
I literally stopped. It made me want to stop, backtrack, and then start taking notes. I'm like, okay, I need to pay attention. I need to pay attention. I like that it's historical. It has eerie vibes. It's giving demigod vibes. I don't know. She inherits money from her. It's a random missive from her father that she never knew, because her mother never spoke of him, requiring that she come to accept her inheritance to this. I love a town that doesn't exist. Or that shouldn't be there. And it's just, backtrack. Prologue, very like lyrical and poetic and melancholy because of like the nature of it. Something happened to her mother. So I was like, this is her mom. I'm over here already trying to like connect dots. So I'm invested already. I'm enjoying it. But I'm like, what is going on? And why can't we find this town? So it's interesting.
Is it supposed to be heavy in Greek mythology?
I'm not sure, but it's giving demigod vibes. Like it's giving
Okay.
that. Because there's already magic, and you can tell that that's part of her ancestry. Like her mother had magic. She seems to have lost. I guess her mother didn't share that, but like she makes teas with herbs and tinctures, and they somehow have a healing effect. But she's not catching that. I'm like, you can heal, girl, but I have to be careful because I will throw things onto books out of excitement and like look at what's actually there. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, yes, but we'll see. I'm loving it though. Oh yay! It was at around 40-ish% where I was like, oh, this is picking up. And like I thoroughly enjoyed it for that. I love what you said in your vlog, Crystal, about how I too think like the world building happens just as she's going through her experience, and I love that. It is definitely a journey. And I like the relationship, how they really have to get to know each other.
Yes.
It's so good. Enjoy. Oh.
Did you say, Crystal, in your vlog, because I haven't read it yet, or haven't watched it yet, because I haven't read Daughter of No Worlds yet, so I didn't want to be like spoiled or anything, but I wanted to go in there and then read it, like watch you after. But did you like Serpent and the Wings of Night better than Daughter of No Worlds, or are you like Daughter of No Worlds better?
I like Daughter of No Worlds. The second book in the series is my favorite, and like that one was a 6-star book for me. The first book I kind of struggled with. Is it a 4? Is it a 5? Like I loved it, but there are definitely parts that feel slow. I feel like the pacing isn't quite as good as the second one is. But the first and third I gave 5 stars. But yeah, I feel like it's much better than The Serpent. The Serpent and the Wings of Night is a great book too, but I like the Daughter of No Worlds series better.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm gonna read The Serpent and the Wings because I saw both of your vlogs on that, and so I'm like, okay, now I kind of know what to expect, so I'm not like up here at the zenith with expectations, because I don't want to have to review it and be like lacerating. But I'm also very excited because I heard that it's like action-packed, consumable, fun, Hunger Games vibes. I would think of Battle Royale, the Japanese film, when we're doing like any sort of like trial thing. So I hope it's fun.
No, I really liked this. I really liked Serpent, but the thing about it felt very, and I don't think this is necessarily bad, but it felt very formulaic. Like she wrote it to a pattern of something that she knew was going to sell. And I mean, there's a reason that it's going to sell. That's because that's what people want. But I do feel like Daughter of No Worlds is better crafted, but it's definitely a little slower paced. And I think that Serpent, I think that's why you're seeing Serpent really like take off, is because it's hitting that demographic. That's exactly what they want. They want high action,
Right.
But for me and my taste, I prefer Daughter of No Worlds. They're both good,
I like what you said about the world building, how it like she slowly, like Sarah did that in the beginning and she didn't do that anymore, but she
Yeah.
did that with her first books where she would slowly like introduce you to the world and not just info dump on you. And I do appreciate that.
Yeah, because I want to feel like I'm experiencing the world through the perception of the character, and so like that's the entry point. So I love that from the very beginning, she's going on a journey unbeknownst to her, and she's learning, and she has to be taught and mentored. And it's like as she's learning and crafting her magic, that's how we understand how it works, because she's trying to figure out how to wield it. I thought that kind of makes it. Plus, I'm kind of geek out on that kind of stuff. So, and I love
you're in good company.
You know, and I love that she's a try hard, and I'm like, I can relate to this. You know what I mean? We're not dallying around in the town. Let's learn this magic. I like that. I like that. So I'm excited for the second book because it seems like we're going to be on the move. We're going to be at war. Yeah. I love feeling like I'm playing Zelda in my living room. So I'm excited.
The second book is so freaking good. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I want updates as you read it, Tiff.
I'm those voice memos, 3 a.m. But like, I'm very excited.
In my way. I want it.
I like the Serpent better because it's high action, and I think Daughter is slower and more character driven. Yeah. It is very character driven. That's why I'm going to read them both. I'm going to make my way through it. I have a lot of tomes for this month that I want to get through. And as well as Miss H.R. Moore, I've got to read. I got to read it. So I'm excited. The TBR is going to be pretty long for this month. We have a month, so I'm trying to get through all of it. How was everybody's reads? I want some updates, and we're going to do one more 20-minute. Oh, hi, Harriet.
Yeah, I saw her. She's in the comments.
I do.
No, my read's pretty good. Like for the most part, it's really interesting that like I must really like anything with like 4 horsemen of the apocalypse or something, because I really enjoy like they're coming in their dreams and everything, and you could tell like they have 3 days to live or whatnot, and it's really interesting how B.B. Easton took this and where she's going with it. So I'm really intrigued on like how the hero doesn't want the heroine along, but for some reason he always like can't be without her. It's really cute. It's becoming cute.
And there's 3 in those, right? Because I think I started with that zombie apocalypse. It felt like captive almost. Okay.
Right, almost like that.
Okay, because I was like, you don't want her there, but she can't go. What's happening? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny because this is reading so fast because I'm used to fantasies, and the last fantasy I read was like 700 pages. So for the fact this one's going so fast, I'm like, how am I already like 30% of the way through? I feel like I've only listened to like 40 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
So
what causes the dystopian world? Is it a spoiler in that?
No, it's in the very beginning. So they get dreams, and what's happening is in 3 days, these dreams are saying that 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are going to come and pretty much wipe out the world. Like you keep getting visions of these dreams. So they're pretty much just showing you how the world would act if you only had 3 days to live. So things are falling apart, like people are acting a certain way. It's real interesting. And then you're finally figuring out like she's had trauma in her past. I mean, B.B. Easton's so good at that. Like, sorry.
No. And I love how like nobody believes that this is real. Nobody believes that it's coming, and then it's coming, and you just see like the worst of humanity. You see like it's end of days. Basically.
Right. I mean, people are trying to medicate themselves to get through the day to day because they're like, well, if we're going to like be able to handle like dying in 3 days, like drugs are a big necessity, I guess. And like, that's the currency right now. It's real interesting.
Inflation goes through the roof. I think it was like something like $45 for a cheeseburger. I was laughing. Like
it was $49 for like a bucket of fries and a Coke or something.
Yeah, and people were ready to scrap for it. I was like, and why are we still waiting in line to get fed? Like it's just crazy. So it's like also like all of the funny comical things and the way that people would be exploitive. And
Right.
it feels like The Purge almost. Like before
100%.
that, it feels like that.
I gotta read that. I didn't know any of that. I remember hearing that it was dystopian, but that was it.
Yeah. And here's the thing, like, I don't feel like I read, and maybe you guys would know some Rex, but like, there's not a lot of like 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Like, there was the one by, oh my gosh, I forget what her, okay, maybe you guys could help me out. It was like War and Famine. Yeah, she did that one, but like, those are, and then this one, but then I haven't really run into another 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Claire Kent, her survival romances, I'm going to be jumping back in those during the novella-thon because her survival romances, like she really like captures the stakes of that and the very interesting relationships that are forged because of the circumstances. And you're walked through a perilous event like that through the day-to-day of survival with these 2 characters. And with a romance, that just sings, baby. You know what I mean? Like that's just like
right.
So, and I've been loving Claire Kent. I think she has one that's set in space that I'm gonna start. She has like an End of Days. I started with Haven. Like that was just incredible. And so I want to start working my way through like that too, because I haven't seen a lot like Pestilence or Save
right. I think Rachel from Rachel Reigns.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
No. I talk too much. Go.
No, you're good. Go ahead, Carrie.
I think Haven from Rachel Reads and Sings, she recommended that one to me for my 12 friend book challenge. That was it.
Yeah, Jen recommended that to me, and I've had it in Audible forever. I feel like.
And I gotta finish the trilogy because I know there's 3 of them. I only read the first. And so I got to get back to it. I am enjoying Fairy Tale. I'm putting the pieces together. I'm intrigued to the point where I'm like, okay, like a couple chapters. I stopped to take notes. Okay, I started taking notes. I like the writing. And I like that she's jumping in and out of it. Like the prologue is very different stylistically than chapter 1 when we're in the daughter story. And I'm like, okay, I like that. So let's see. Yes, zombie apocalypse.
So funny. Crystal, are you liking yours?
Yes. Yeah, I'm liking it. I read a couple of chapters, so that was good.
FaRoFeb sale link. Oh my gosh. Yes. And
that
then
was just yesterday, right?
Yeah. And all the spotlight authors, I'm like getting my TBR. Mm-hmm. I just love all the resources. Everything's in like one place. I'm loving the website. I'm like, oh, this is just like candy. I'm just like, oh, Rain. Yes. You're talking about Claire Kent. I got to get back into, I'm going to start it during the novella-thon because I just love her writing. I think she has a really good take on building like the emotional connection through like these very high stakes situations. And then you still kind of know what's going on with like the world being in shambles or whatever situation that they're in. I'm like, this is good. I would have to be forced, okay, in these circumstances to fall because I'm scared. Well, they're still free today. The sale link, they're still free. Okay, so I'm gonna go on there and do some shopping.
I thought I missed out on it because I posted it, but I didn't go in there. I'm like, Carrie, what are you thinking? You posted, go do it.
See, and I think I was bad. I forgot to post it. I was like, free? Let's go check it out.
Only some of them. Okay, so I'm gonna go in. I'll be sharing what I find. I cannot wait. I'm going to get some more. Okay, we're going to do one more 20-minute sprint. We're not going to hold you hostage. This isn't a captive. And I won't do that today. And we will be back. I'm going to jump in. Oh, my gosh. Let me get us set up here. So we're going to do 20. I think 20 is good to go.
Okay.
And then...
Yeah, I'll have to go pick up my kids then. So that works perfect for me. For me personally.
Yay!
No, that works good for me too. I have no idea what's happening out there. Just kidding. Someone is with them, but
it's quiet. They're fine.
Yeah,
they're good.
Crystal, that's when I worry is when they're quiet. When I could hear them, that's when I'm like, okay, no one's doing anything I can't hear.
But I love it. You're in your nook. You are in your nook.
I know. Special
Happening
spot.
All right, timer set. I will see you guys back in 20 minutes. Happy reading. That 20 minutes went by quick. Gosh. I'm definitely invested in my book. I'm definitely invested in that because I was using it as like, I'm like, okay, let's get in. I know I'm going to finish it. I'm so happy. Like Cynthia from Kindle After Dark sent it to me. And so I know I'm going to read it, but it's at the top of the list now. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. I'm excited. You're on mute, Crystal.
It's fine. I do that like every other time, I swear. Anyway, I was saying, I've heard Cynthia talking about that book. Yeah.
I'm everything's still a mystery, so.
Did I ask this already? Because my memory is not so good. Is it pretty thick?
Yes, she thick. She is. I want to look at the page count because I have my Kindle programmed to tell me how long it's going to take me to read it. That way I can factor in a day I know, okay, probably read these 2 books, or I can probably just do that. So let me look up the page count on Amazon because it's going to take me another 9 hours to read this, but that's not page count.
Right. So the original count was probably like 14 hours, right? No?
I don't read that fast.
Well, I mean, for the audio, would it be about 14 hours?
Oh, let me check. It's 772 pages.
What's the title again?
Fairy Tale by Veronica Lancet.
I love the title.
I know.
And she asked on that title.
Asked about like why the town was named that, and it's early on in the book, but I know some people don't like to know anything, so I'll be respectful.
Holy cow, that is
for like a sweet romance season, so that's cute. So far, nefarious things have been happening, so, but I'm enjoying it, so I'm excited. And I'm gonna put up just the website and the link for those of us who still want to see which books are there. Just FaRoFeb.com/free books. Some of them are still free, so I, for one, will be going on there. And there's a giveaway going on today if you missed the last one, so check that out. There are a ton of books on there, one of which is, they're all signed copies, but I have been loving C. Rochelle of late, so I'm very excited about this next giveaway run. So that one, what is it, 12? I'm going to look it up. I'm looking forward to that because that's definitely like inspired by Greek myths. I'm going to check that out. But I loved Not All Himbos Wear Capes.
What a fun title.
Right? I'm like, and them superheroes. Like, this is awesome.
Krista, are you making one of your awesome creations?
I am, yeah.
Crystal makes very, very cute tumble creatures. You need to check it out. She also has an art channel.
I do, yeah.
In like 2 minutes, so you better get on it. Oh,
yay! Looking okay, Victoria's.
Hey, Victoria.
Go, Victoria. Yeah. We're very excited. Who was it? Oh my gosh, I am so terrible with authors' names, but Lauren Rowe just dropped a new book, so we're very excited.
I've only read one of her books, and I liked it. I didn't love it, so I'm like hesitant to start.
No, you know what's funny is like everybody's like, you have to start with the Morgan brothers, and I understand that, but I like the Reed Rivers trilogy with him being the manager, and then it goes into like the rock star romances and whatnot. Those I love. The ones where it was like smitten with fish. Oh, it's so good. It's one of those things where you have to truck through the other ones to get where you want to go.
Yeah, Smitten is the one that I need to try next for sure.
Oh, it's so good. Oh gosh, so good. But I mean, here's the thing.
See, that's what I want to see. When someone's talking about a book, I sometimes, this is a little secret of mine, I'll mute it and I'm just looking at your face. I just look at your face. You really love this book, and then that sells me. I'm like,
But here's the thing with Smitten, like I think you should read Rockstar first so you know who Fish is. And then, but again, Rockstar was not my favorite of all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think that's the one that I started and I was like, I don't know about
it was not my favorite.
But
and
for
it's so
context,
funny too.
it's worth like the read to like get.
Because then she has a couple spin-offs off of like the main, because she'll do the main group, which is like Rockstar and then Swoon and Smitten, and that's like the main Rockstar group, like the drummer, the bass player, whatever. But then she has the manager, which is Reed Rivers, and that's another trilogy over here. She has a duology, which is kind of underneath it, which is another label under Reed Rivers label.
Okay.
And then she came out, like her new book has nothing to do with any of that, but we're hoping for a redemption arc for one of the villains in there. So that's what me and Victoria are hoping for. We don't know what's actually going to happen. But sorry, this is so not FaRoFeb.
I love a redemption arc. It applies. There are a lot of villainous heroes in fantasy romance.
Right?
This is true.
Girl, what are you reading again? It was on the free list. We need to know.
Oh, I think she said she's reading that Music of the Night. Isn't that right, April? I feel like that's what she said.
Is it on there? I want to try Rise of the Witch by C. Rochelle. The Yama Red. I'm very intrigued by the whole backlist now.
I tried an author from FaRoFeb, and it, for some reason, I might have not been in the same headspace, but like for the first 10%, we didn't really move from the same location. So I put that one away for a while, but I don't want to say anything negative because I didn't really read through the book, you know?
Yeah. Well, sometimes, I mean, that's fair though. You know, sometimes you know right away if you're going to vibe with a book or not, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I always say power.
That somebody else won't, you know? Sorry, go ahead.
Right.
I think that's too. It's just a marker of knowing what you enjoy. Like the more I read, the more I learn. So I just know, I know. And then if I hear later, if someone, that has similar reading tastes or a friend's like, hey, you might want to continue. All right, I'm going to push. But initially, there's so many books to get to. There's so many, the TBR. I hope my TBR is endless until I go. It is so exciting to find another book, put it on the list, highly anticipate it. So I'm always going to want to read something else. So if I'm not enjoying it, I'll jump out.
Right. And that's like you said, Tiff, there's so many things to read. And with FaRoFeb, so many new authors that I'm just I'm giving it 10%. If 10% is a no-go, then I'm going to move to the next thing. I feel like 10% is a good marker, right?
With Harriet, her magical system, that's what happened with Harriet. Her magical system, I was like, this is so smart. I'm reading. It's first 5%. I'm like, this is it. That's how I went down the rabbit hole.
Right.
Music of the Night by yes. Oh, it's on there. I'm grabbing it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Well, I know
too.
And I know so many people were going there to get free books the other day that the site kept crashing. So I felt bad because it was just so many people were like, oh my gosh, all these free books. So hopefully the site's, I'm pretty sure the site's up and running today.
Yes, she said there's a few on there, and then I'm definitely going to be entering the giveaway.
Me too.
And this is the last one. I've been in Novellathon mode, and so now I'm starting to usher in all my fantasy romance reads. I will be reading Fairy Tale, a little bit every single day now. And so I'm excited.
It's funny because I'm pushing all my contemporaries to March too. I'm like, oh, I'll read that in March.
Right. I also have some fanfic that I've been wanting to get to, some longer fanfics. There's one I'm interested in. It's like Harry Potter meets Westworld. So I'm like, this is the time to get the tones in. Oh, girl.
Yeah.
When I start, yeah.
I was instantly intrigued.
And the cover, let me see if I can. I'm going to send you it. The cover is
yeah, do.
I have got to start reading it. So I'm thoroughly excited about this month. So many new to me authors. And I like the author spotlights too. Those have been fun. So
I've liked those a lot. I've found a few authors that I'm really interested in because of those spotlights.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. I'm gonna let y'all go. I won't keep you, although I do love a captor captive. I won't do it. One of my favorite things. You know, that like shift when the captor becomes the captive because of their feelings. It's just like the magic of forced proximity. But I'm going to let all of you go. Thank you for joining us today. Be sure to check out FaRoFeb's Instagram. There's a ton of stuff going on. The website, there's still free books available. There are author spotlights. Carrie's having a reading sprint on her channel. Let them know what time and when, Carrie.
It's Sunday, Super Bowl day, 2 p.m.
So you need to check out of that. Join her. I wish I could go. We're doing our live show. But yes. Oh, what is that fanfic? I'll let you know. Yes, I'll let you know, Victoria. Sorry, I said I was gonna let you go. Thank you for joining us. We will see you in the next one.
It was super
Bye,
fun.
guys.
Bye.
Victoria, I will let you know though. I'm gonna DM you.